This is WCBU's Out and About. I'm Dr. May Gilliland of ArtsPartners of Central Illinois, and today I'm joined by Catherine Lawless, Bradley University's Associate Director of Continuing Education, to talk about Osher Lifelong Learning Institute's brand new initiative, the Dallinger Series. The inaugural event, an evening with author Lorissa Rinehart, takes place March 24th at Bradley University. Catherine, welcome to Out and About.
Oh, thank you so much.
For listeners who might not be familiar, tell us a little bit about OLLI at Bradley and the community it serves.
OLLI at Bradley, we have close to 1,300 members throughout the community, and we provide programming all year round, whether it be classes, study groups, learning trips. We do all kinds of events, and the idea is to promote engagement in learning, but also social engagement. And it's geared toward 50 plus, but we don't card, and it's welcome to anyone in the community.
You have this new Dallinger series that you're launching. Tell us more about that.
Yes, Kathleen Dallinger was a longtime OLLI member, and she recently left us an estate gift, and we created in her memory the Dallinger Series. We wanted to honor her. She was a champion of both local and women's empowerment, and so our committee got together and decided that they would like to have within OLLI a Dallinger Series. And so we're kicking it off this March with our first ever event, as you mentioned, author Lorissa Rinehart, and we hope to continue throughout the year. Our first year's theme is honoring her legacy, a celebration of women's voices and empowerment. And so we plan to do different programs throughout the year, starting with this event.
Your first event features author Lorissa Rinehart and her book, Winning the Earthquake, which is about Jeannette Rankin. Tell us a little bit about Jeannette Rankin, and as I understand, she's quite the compelling historical figure.
Yes, I think it was just a perfect combination, when we were in conversation about how to kick this year off, and the Peoria Women's Club with Lynette Steger, who also worked very closely with Kathy, suggested this book because Jeannette Rankin was America's first congresswoman, like you said, and she defied the odds to change the course of American history. And many of our OLLI members, when they heard about a book being written about Jeannette Rankin, they were so excited. So it just seemed like a perfect fit to reach out to this author who had just written this book. It just came out, and we were thrilled that she was able to come to Peoria.
It sounds like there are some collaborations going on here. So you've mentioned the Peoria Women's Club, and I understand that the Dirksen Center is involved as well.
Absolutely. When we contacted the Dirksen Center, they were happy to co-sponsor this event with us. I think there was some tie-ins there. They mentioned that actually they had checked in their archives and that possibly Jeannette Rankin met Everett Dirksen. So yes, we will be collaborating and sharing this event with them, and we're all just very excited.
In addition to the author talk, there will also be a study group connected to the book. How does that deeper exploration reflect your approach to lifelong learning at OLLI?
So this major event that we have, we hope to have community members, or Bradley faculty, staff, students, and it's going to be great for them to hear from the author. But in addition to that, a lot of what OLLI does is we like to do deep dives and have smaller group settings. So this is where an OLLI study group would have between 10 to 15, maybe 18 members, so they can read the book over the course of 5 weeks, dive into the discussion questions, take it from there, maybe develop some of their own ideas and initiatives. So that's kind of where the lifelong learning piece comes in, is that in addition to this event, which will be, open to everybody, we have a smaller study group. And we hope to do also a book night at Bradley sometime in April. And then the Dirksen Center is going to do another book night in June.
That was Catherine Lawless, Bradley University's Associate Director of Continuing Education, talking about the Dallinger Series kicking off March 24th. Catherine, thank you so much for joining me in the studio today.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Out and About, a production of WCBU and ArtsPartners of Central Illinois, designed to connect you with the arts community. Our producer is Joey Wilson. Find this episode at WCBU.org and subscribe to the Out and About podcast wherever you download.
Support for arts and culture coverage on WCBU comes from PNC Financial Services. PNC is committed to supporting local art and culture events in the communities they serve.